Hey guys and gals, so today's Shang Tsung Trials is kinda hard, for newer players especially, because we have this Deep Infiltration 3. Now these ones, they're bad. Natural deployment rate regen is reduced by 75%. Now this hurts. So if you don't have a lot of versatility in the operators you have, you're a newer player, or you certainly tend to fixate on certain operators, today's gonna hurt. And I do suggest doing it by itself and pulling your rate from somewhere else. But this is the 8 we're going with. My team is going to be Myrtle, Beanstalk. You can use skill 2 with Beanstalk, but because we have the minus 75%, I do prefer to avoid it, just because I find that it doesn't tend to do, like, you've got 10 seconds, and while it does put more blockers on the field and more attackers on the field, 10 seconds is a lot when you got minus 75%. Obviously, you can pull any of the other range. I would probably avoid Vigil just because he's so much more expensive, but going up to the 5-star if you have a Black Knight, so that can certainly help, but Beanstalk will do the job. Cutter with skill 1. Irene with skill 2. Try not to go with skill 1 because it will... he can't block, so it's not really great. It's also better that he attacks 2 different targets instead of twice the same target. Podenko with skill 2. Ethan with skill 1. Now, I say this every time I do a guide for this particular map. Any operator that has an arts damage over time is going to help you tremendously on this map. Pudding with skill 1. We want attack speed over damage. Vermeil with skill 2. Now, again, I'm going to go back to this. If you've got Blue Poison, absolutely use her. Skill 2. Blue Poison has an outs dot. She will annihilate things, and it's going to be so much more helpful than Vermeil, but we'll leave that as is. Popcar with skill 1. Well, her only skill. Now you can actually use, I wouldn't again go too much higher than a 4-star. So you can absolutely use Estelle with skill 1, but Popka will do the job. You can use, depending on what you prefer, you can use Fang or Vanilla. Fang is tankier, Vanilla cycles faster. I prefer to use Vanilla, but a lot of people just have Fang leveled, so don't get me wrong, you can use both, but I'll use Fang just to show that you can actually get it done with the slower cycling skill. But Vanilla is preferable. Lancet for extra heals. You don't need her, but she's, you know, you've got free slots, you may as well bring her. And a fast redeploy, so Gravel just soaks some damage. Last but not least, we're going to be borrowing a Fang with skill 3. So if this helps out, guys, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting the bell, because that helps get in the algorithm, and I appreciate all the support you guys give me. We're going to start off by putting Fang in facing down, and this is definitely going to require some fast forwarding because it takes so long. Once Fang's skill goes through, Beanstalk and pop her crab in right there. Again, we are on the very slow crawl for deployment points. We're waiting for Myrtle this time. Myrtle here facing down. Podenko here facing off to the left. Irene here facing up. Waiting for Ethan. Whoop. Ethan here facing across towards the exit point. And cycle some more skills. Irene's skill here just to get those bites. Popka here facing off to the left, so she can help in this little kill zone here that we've got, for what it's worth. Pop our healer in. So at this point in time, I'm just going to basically wait until everything gets cleared out. Because I want to start cycling some operators now. So we're going to go 1, down, 2. And once this blue flower gets there, we're going to drop Texas in on that. And we're just going to let Texas sit there for a hot minute. So her skill's expired, so that's it. We'll take her out. And then we're going to pop in the male. Attack speed skill on Pudding, because we're going to have a lot of cluster here that we want to get rid of. The male skill as well, just to start clearing some stuff out. Having this extra Vanguard, the ranged Vanguard, stay on the field, also fantastic for our regen. Okay, so now we're going to be putting in Cutter here. Skill, and can we get a skill? Maybe we might have to leave that a minute. Skill, Cutter's skill. We are working on this enemy hard now. Now, if the stars align, you may not lose Popka. I'm not going to say you absolutely won't, but you may not. So this guy got out pretty much nuked. So what are we going to do? We're going to let him sit there because we should have our very fancy first enemy coming through. Now remember, the Cutter's a dual strike, so she is fantastic at sitting there. So here it is here. Blue flower. Direct Texas down. Bang. That will reset her skill. Leave Texas in. Perfect. She's done as much damage as she can. Whack. Get the arts dot on that. We're going to leave Cutter in just to soak. So she should take one more hit. Perfect. Pull her out. Let it attack. This will always attack this crab with one shot. Let it do it. Then deploy Fang. Then start cycling skills. This time, wait until you see its attack animation. There it is. Out. In. Perfect. And that is it, guys. So I hope that helps. By all means, leave your concepts, ideas in the comments below. Let me know how you guys went.